are huge issues that are happening right now because real stakes are at play, which is the money that you and I are investing into our 401ks, our pensions, whatever. They're being potentially diverted by some of these big, massive holding companies, BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, all these trillions of dollars that we give them. They say, hey, we don't really like fossil fuels. So we're just going to take some of that money. We're going to put those into, solar things. Or we're going to divest from coal. We're going to divest from things like that. We're going to put it into something that we think is virtuous. And at the Heritage Foundation, all around the conservative movement, we are awake to the wokeness that is happening here and saying, hey, we would much rather have a great 401k than to be able to pat our backs on it and say we lost money in order to be woke.
Well, exactly. And right now, with inflation eating into people's 401ks big time, the last thing they need is these politically motivated investment schemes also eating into their retirement savings. It's a double whammy.
Yeah. And the amount of money that, a Larry Fink who, controls, these big, massive these big, massive pension funds, big, massive things like that. Larry Fink doesn't really get hurt by this because, he's a billionaire.
Right.
And you don't really notice that. But for me and my family, we notice it, and everybody else in America notices it too because, these actually matters to them. And so we're trying to just sound the alarm bells to that. We've got a huge initiative at Heritage that we're doing, promoting this. ALEC is doing an incredible thing. We've got Vivek coming up. Tomorrow he'll be here talking about what his efforts are doing it. He's starting a fund. He's got an initial seed of $20 million where he's going to invest in the places where BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard won't invest. And he's going to talk about that here at ALEC.
I think
it's incredible you guys are doing it.
Yeah. So we sometimes call it ESG, equity, social governance.
Environment.
Oh, that's it.
Environmental, social, and governance.
Thank you. I can never remember that alphabet. But that's an important issue here at ALEC that we're certainly going to be talking about. And Tim, anything else you want to add before you head out?
I think it's just important for everybody in the movement to. This is just one of the issues that the left is trying to co-op, take, and package up and say, hey, we're really trying to make a change. But really, what is happening is our bottom line, our money, our success, our thriving is at stake for what a few people who are in the country club say. This is what everybody needs to be worried about. And yet, at the same time, we are all being affected by it. So I think the alarm bells are good. I've got a podcast people can listen to.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
It's called Heritage Explains. My co-host Michelle Cordero and I do it once a week. And we take one policy issue. We try and make it very, very innovative, good production. We do a news magazine style on the issue. And it's just a really good way of sounding alarm. And that's what this is based on right here.
Hang on, I'm going to put this up. It's just called Heritage Explains.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. You can subscribe anywhere. Apple Podcasts. Most of our listeners are on Apple. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Please.
Heritage Explains. Go check it out. Apple Podcasts. I think I have Pocket Casts. Anywhere you get your podcasts. Yep. And it sounds like you sort of break down the issues of the day in a way that's easy for people to understand.
One a week. And we spend 15 minutes. It's easy. It's not asking too much. And subscribe or listen and let us know what you think.
Okay, so Tim Doescher with Heritage, and go to Heritage Explains. That's a podcast that he does weekly with a co-host. And it sounds like a great resource for our state lawmakers in particular.
Yeah, it is good. And we also do Alex State's too podcast. We know that one. Yeah. You guys do a great job of doing that. And so that's also another plug for it. So.
All right. Well, thank you, Tim.
Awesome.
We appreciate it.
Good
Thanks.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, I'm out of here. Yeah, take your talking points here. Yeah, I'm going to take my talking points with me.
Oh, wait, I might need them.
Oh, okay.